Okay.
So the Travers Stakes, Dave said it as well. I looked it up. It's a 5-horse race, and one of them's going off at like 2 to 5. It's not necessarily, that race is not the most compelling that it's been in years, but you got a card all day long.
Okay.
That's the good thing about it. It's very similar to UFC, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell people that, like horse racing, but yeah, I mean, you can get a ton of it. Now, last year was a ton of like chalk. Dave was getting pretty pissed, like 3-4 races in, because it was like 2 to 1, 5 to 2, like, or 2 to 5, whatever the fuck it was. A ton of them are going off at chalk, but yeah, I'm hoping there's some bombs throughout the day here and there. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited. Yeah, exactly.
I'm excited that you might see Mutt.
Yeah, I think he's on the
Mutt
list.
popping by. That's always good.
I think some of the fan favorites will find their way. So there's two like old timers. I think Mutt and Big Tone. That's
great.
Their stomping ground. So we'll see how it goes. Big Tone got the famous picture of me last year getting Rapoli's phone number. He was like, it's like watching Picasso paint. So yeah, go check out Mascots too. By the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So good.
I'm not gonna say who. I don't know if they want to know who necessarily tweeted it, but the social field Mascots, when Dave was talking about the Red Sox, said that was pathetic.
Oh yeah.
Mascots quoted and said the reviews are in.
I saw that.
I mean, unbelievable. So just
it's really good. Episode 1 is out. Saw episode 2 as well. That's coming out next week. Funnier than episode 1. Episode 1 is hysterical.
Yes.
So like it's cool too because the story leaves you wanting more. I don't know. I'm all in on this. Show's great, and especially cool like how hard these guys worked on it. So the fact that it's good is a nice thing.
Yeah,
great.
I mean it's an evolution of Barstool of what we've put. We've put together shows on game days, live shows, now a comedy show. You know what I mean?
Scripted comedy show, a whole series.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
It looks incredible.
Oh my god, it looks like a movie. It doesn't look like a show.
Everyone in it is so fucking funny.
So good.
No, definitely check it out. Definitely is. You can see like the time they all put in. You could see why. Like it looks amazing.
The work Pavs and Owen did, like the way it's shot, it looks like it looks better than a TV show.
Really,
looks
good.
like a movie.
Really fucking
crazy.
All right, I had one kind of off the grid. We dove into those different teams. I mean, be honest, there's some MLB stuff going. You can
Yankees are doing well again.
Yeah.
I got to give credit where credit's due.
9 homers is a fucking like
crazy.
Softball.
I mean, you guys been like rolling pretty well the last.
No, I mean, like Cardinal series went well. Obviously, no. I mean, I was saying the Hubs before. He's going to be back in a minute. Just see us good play good away from Yankee Stadium.
Yes,
like that had become such an issue. It's just nice to see get a couple wins in St. Louis. I know, like obviously it's Tampa, you know what I mean? But it's like whatever. It's not Yankee Stadium. It's just playing well.
And they're like a middle of the road team, but you're still beating them. And then you got a huge series to begin against the Red Sox in Yankee Stadium.
No, I mean that's
I'll be there Saturday.
That's like obviously one last night. Like need to take at least two. Need to take at least 2 of these 100% from Tampa into the Boston series.
It's only a 2-game series, so you're asking to sweep them.
I want another one. No, I'm saying got to get this next one.
It's gonna be tough. I think it's a tougher matchup today, pitching wise. But the way the Yankees bats are going right now,
we just need this next one before like the Boston series is so big,
massive,
huge.
I mean that's like got to get as many as you can. Like because to me Tampa's at this point like I get they're still like a respectable team. But like that's a series like you got like especially after you like just cleaned up last night like go get this next one like take the momentum in like 5-game win streak into Boston.
Where are you at? You're a little more level-headed than the guy who usually sits in that seat, or the next seat, I should say. Where are you at with the division? Like 1 to 10 in terms of like if you're confidence level or like what you actually. Yeah, what he actually thinks is going to happen.
Tough.
Yeah, okay. So you're admitting.
I mean, it'll be. I mean, listen, it would be a pretty.
I say that clever. I'm not saying that.
No, I know it's fair.
Acting like he thinks it's going to be a lot.
The 5 back.
Like, is it impossible? No. Is it likely? Like, it's not. No, it's not likely. But I mean,
I think it's pretty fair.
See, like to do something like that, and I know Boston's not even obviously like they're not the team at first, but like you'd have to go win that series, like at least. We have 4, right? Is it 4?
It's 4. And the Boston's a game back of you right now. But you're right. If you lose ground, if you lose that series, now you got to jump them and the.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think this like for if you wanted to win the division, like you got to get 3 here.
Yeah,
to, like at least like separate yourself from Boston, and then hope that Toronto has a bad week, and then see. I mean, you never know. But obviously, it's tough. Like it's just a lot of. You need like, or honestly, really, you'd have to have a crazy where you like have like a quick turnout where like you sweep Boston and. or like you said, win 3, like Toronto gets swept or something.
How many you
Well,
got?
you guys are playing the Red Sox. The Blue Jays played the Marlins. And Marlins aren't bad. Like, they're okay, but it's not like
feisty for sure.
Like, I mean, they're playing like the Pirates today. Like they're playing Pirates right now. Like they're obviously.
Wait, who? How many more you got left with Toronto?
I think 3.
Oh, that's it.
I think only 3. I thought we talked about the other day. I think.
Blue Jays, by the way, on Friday, they're Shane Bieber's making his first start for them. So it's going to be a big addition potentially to that. Now he's been hurt all year, so who knows? But if he pitches like Shane Bieber can pitch, then that's tough.
I was just going to double check on that. I'm pretty sure it's only 3 games though. With Blue Jays.
I think you're right. I think they're off Thursday.
Are you chalking the Mets up to a full-blown miracle to win the division? Or, all right, so three buckets you could put your feet into.
Okay.
Complete miracle, like no shot. It kind of ends at 4 or 5, maybe even like 6 in terms of Philly kind of pulls away 6 or 7, whatever, where it's still close. I mean, 6 games like we talked about. There was 4 in the last week that if it went a different way, the Mets were still in it. So close enough, but enough that like they won comfortably. They're not sweating out the last day of the season. So no shot. Phillies kind of win comfortably. Right down to the wire. In terms of like truly decided 1 or 2, and the Phillies series go like it's truly decided by that Mets-Phillies series. Like they lose by 1 or 2 games again, and it's those games are back and forth, and it's like, hey, if you literally stole those 2, that's the complete flip. And then I'm not even gonna say this one, but I mean, the Mets win by 2 or 2, which is not gonna happen. So it's 1 or the 2. It's one of the 2.
First bucket, the one that's like no shot, really. I mean, like, so the Phillies, though. I mean, the Phillies are having some starting rotation issues. Like, if Zach Wheeler is having some injury concerns, like that could be a thing. But the Mets are 5.5 back, and honestly, like, if Zach Wheeler is okay, I think the Phillies are better than us. So it's like, all right, now we're asking to get 5.5 games in a team that I think might be better than us or damn close to us.
I do think it gets to like 1 or 2. I really do.
I'm very much focused on the wild card.
Pop that up. Oh, my bad.
I got you. I'll get it set up.
All right, you good.
Thank you, Andrew.
Or just take them straight through.
You want to do that?
Yeah, let's just do that. Take them straight from yours. That's fine. So we'll take the calls too. 888-786-6522. All right, yeah, perfect.
The wild card is all in focus. I don't care about the division right now because like
I agree.
We're this close to being out of the playoffs. We have a game lead on the Reds. We're a game away from being tied.
You're right.
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, like that's the only. Now the Padres are playing bad of late. I think they've won 1 of the last 5. Or
Won last night.
They won last night for the first time. I think they had a 4-game losing streak. But so we're only 2.5 back of the Padres. I believe.
Yeah, that Padres. I got a thing on that. That Padres division lead or the Dodgers division lead now is 2.
Yeah.
So we were kind of dancing on that. I do think that kind of goes down to the wire. I do think I do think we're gonna get some kind of spirited race. We deserve 1 for you got 2 obviously in the West. I think we get a 3rd with the Mets. I do think we lose by 1 or 2 games, which is gonna be painstaking. But I'm hoping it's a fucking race. I really do. I think we got enough to you can't possibly play this awful all the way through. I think they get a little bit of a hot shot.
I think you're right.
Maybe that's being optimistic, but
no, I think the Mets are better. Than,
Soto just goes on a fucking tear, or Pete goes on a tear, Lindor, or they all just get
pitching
where
just
they're really good.
solidifies.
Like
I mean, we need the pitchers to give us the length.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, Peterson going innings yesterday was huge, and he had the day off before it. So maybe this bullpen can kind of get adjusted. This is exactly what we
they
need.
fucked up at the deadline. Like, listen, I'm not even just saying it because I'm a homer, but like, if you. A guy like Gallen or any like you needed to go after somebody. Now
Mitch Keller, I would have.
They might know that they have aces up their sleeves with these 2 kids coming up as prospects.
McLean's been great,
but that also bothers me. Like, call them up now, man. Like, if you can potentially blow the fucking wild card. Like, you're gonna be really mad. I hate this fucking arbitration shit and like. If they're better than the guys you're trotting out there, fucking roll them out.
Now it's less about arbitration and more just about like, all right, then who do you cut? Then what do you do? Because you could wait until September 1st and not cut anybody. Or you could send Reed Garrett down, I guess. He has options. But anybody else in that team doesn't have options. So, like, do you just cut Ryan Stanek? Okay, then you do, but then now he's gone.
Right.
Like,
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, like, what do you – to bring up Sprout? And then also,
I think Garrett would be the guy. Probably.
You could send Garrett down for a couple weeks. I don't hate that move, and you bring Sprout up. That's fine. But then who does he take in the rotation? Or do you go to a 6-man rotation? You could do that too. I don't know. There's McLean is exactly what the team needed. I like where we're going. Got the Nationals again today. I think we win today. Senga needs to give us some length. But as far as the Phillies, that I know you are a lot more focused.
A little optimistic. A little optimistic is going to be a race. If you ask me, do we think we're going to win it? No. But I do think it can come down to
First thing I'm checking on my
games.
app or when I'm home watching TV is I'm checking the Reds score. I don't even look at the Phillies. I'm all about the Reds right now.
Okay.
We got a game lead on them. That's all I care about.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're probably in the
Reds are
mix.
playing well too.
Yeah, because the other thing too is if the
it's got
Mets
Hunter Green back, like what the fuck.
if the Mets do start getting their sights too bright or bite off more than they can chew and think, oh, we're in this race with the Phillies, and then don't worry about the Reds. Watch the Reds fucking pat. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
yeah. So
We
you do have to. The priority right now should be the Reds.
A month ago, was I focused on the Phillies? Absolutely. Well, guess what?
Right.
A lot of things happened a month. Mets sucked.
I know.
Now we're here.
What do you guys think about, speaking of divisional races, Mariners, Padres, parlayed to each win their division is plus 777. Could you see that happening?
Oh, you could see it
2
happening.
games out, and I think a game and a half for
I mean,
Seattle.
it could. I don't think it will happen. I think the Dodgers win that division. But could it happen? Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't be shocked. I guess I'm just not like. I like them both more individually. I guess I'm just not in the realm of like placing like a parlay future on them to win the divisions.
Okay.
But like I don't hate where your heads are. Like I definitely could easily see them both winning the division.
So there's a
that's
real
crazy.
world.
So if you like the divisions, all right, so Seattle is plus 125, but the Padres are plus 290.
It's funny, Seattle might miss the playoffs. There's a
How
real
might
chance.
miss the playoffs?
Yeah. So
How did I miss
Seattle's lost 4 in a row. The Royals have won 5 in a row. There's a 2.5 game lead right now. The Mariners have. Now the Mariners and Red Sox are tied. So that for that last wild card spot, they're like 2 and 3. But the Royals are playing red hot right now. Look, I think the Mariners are better than the Royals. I think the Mariners will make the playoffs. But just keep an eye on the Royals. They're
What
playing
about-
red hot right now?
What about this one? And this team has been, I know for periods like Jeff was getting frustrated, Tate was getting frustrated. Talk about Royals being 2.5 out. The Guardians are only 3 out,
Yep.
dude.
They've been playing a lot better too. For
They
sure.
have been. I mean, we saw it with the Mets last week. Guardians are playing a lot better. Like are the
Also, if you do like that, Royals plus 220 to make the playoffs, Guardians plus 350 to make the playoffs.
I like the Royals more than the Guardians.
Yeah, I do too. That even at like
either I'm giving you either.
I know, I'm saying, but and for the people.
Yeah.
I do too. I mean, also there's something with the like even we talk about kind of like the All-Star break where the Royals, like you could see the vision to some, like they have some good pitching. Like
Right.
you thought some of that would turn around. Like you would rely on them more. And they're also probably the team I'd rather not see in a playoff series because they have that.
And you got Bobby Witt.
Yeah, that's
like he's someone that can
Perez.
just go on a
Yo,
tear.
Pasquantino's
having
AP.
a solid
he's
season.
been great.
MVP.
Like there's a lot about the Royals that I like, and you're right about the pitching. Like they kept Seth Lugo, they could have traded him at the deadline, they extended him. Like that pitching's pretty solid. I don't know. I like the Royals are right there. I'm not saying they're definitely going to make the playoffs by any stretch because I do think the Mariners have a better 1-26 roster. But I don't know, man. Royals playing really well right now.
That would be tough on the Mariners to make all these moves and then just flop.
The other news: the Red Sox have lost 3 in a row. What if the Red Sox go to Yankee Stadium, get swept? Now the Royals, all of a sudden, or the Guardians, all of a sudden, are like right in the driver's seat.
If we go sweep the Red Sox,
You guys could really damage the Red Sox.
listen, massive if. Talk about winning all 4 games.
Giant if.
But if in this beautiful world we're describing, that would make me think we're going to win the division. If we swept the Red Sox, I would like really believe like we can win the division.
I do not think. Obviously, like I said, sweeping is asking all.
We're talking about this if, like this crazy if.
Got Garrett Crochet pitches Saturday. Red Sox are a very good team for sure.
Like I said, listen, 3 out of 1, I'd be very happy.
But if you're looking,
Assuming 3 out of 4.
if you're a team like the Mariners or a team like the Guardians or a team like the Royals, I think you're rooting for the Yankees. Just take care of business here.
Just clear the Red Sox out.
Push them right back to our level from the Royals or the Guardians. Push
Yeah.
them back to me.
Yeah. Get
What
one
did
out.
you say the number was on the Royals again to make the playoffs?
220, I believe.
220.
Now they're 2.5 back, but they have
hang
won
on one second.
4 in a row, 5 in a row.
So to make the play, they
I
only
like-
have American League right now. I guess they're definitely adjusting the markets in the NL. But Royals plus 220, Guardians plus 350. Here's one too. So we talked about scouring this book and really getting in the nitty gritty of like where can I find whatever. This is a long shot. Okay, this is definitely a long shot. The Padres are 2 games back from the Dodgers. They sit at 70 and 56. The Milwaukee Brewers are going to run away with the number 1 seed, so to speak. I mean, they have a 7-game lead on them.
Yeah, they should.
From quick math, 7-game lead.
Yes.
The Phillies are 73 and 53. Mm-hmm. If you think the Dodgers can win that division, as well as jump the Phillies, Padres at 750 to get the number 2 seed is out there right now.
And they're how many games back of the 2 seed?
The 2 seed right now would be Philly by half. I'm sorry, they actually have the same win. No, hold on.
3 back of the 2 seed.
3 back of the 2 seed. Yeah, so Philly has they're up 1. Philly's up what, a game? Philly's 73 and 53, and the Dodgers are 72 and 54.
They're a game up on the Dodgers.
They're a game up.
3 up on the Padres.
Right. So it's a 3. So if you're looking at that 750 for the 2 seed, the Padres are chasing a 3-game lead against.
But 2 things need to happen. You also need to pass the Phillies and pass the Dodgers to do that.
Agreed.
Because if they don't pass, they could pass the Phillies by 1 million. If they don't pass the Dodgers, it doesn't matter.
Correct.
Right. For sure.
I mean, think like the Cubs don't have a better record. Those teams, do they?
Right there with them. The Cubs are the same record as
I'm saying
Dodgers.
The Cubs could be in that spot. The Cubs, in theory, could have the second best record.
But they would not be the number 2 seed.
And not be the number 2
seed, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to.
I wouldn't worry about the Cubs in this
Cubs
scenario.
would be like, or excuse me, in this scenario, like the Dodgers would be like priority number 1.
Yes.
Because they. Without passing the Dodgers.
You got to win the division.
And
I'm just saying though, but it's not
Zach
like
Wheeler is hurt.
Philly is in with striking.
No, I don't hate the look.
I don't either.
Odds.
I don't. Like I said, Zach Wheeler is hurt.
Because and realistic. Listen, could it happen? Could happen without this, of course. But you'd think highly likely, like if they're gonna like pass the Dodgers, there's like a very good chance they would pass the Phillies.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
If they're gonna play that well down the stretch to jump the Dodgers, there's like it's not a guarantee by any stretch, but there's, I think your odds are more than likely if you do that, you probably are also gonna pass the Zach Wheeler.
I'm also very high on the Dodgers, have been all year, and they've been kind of letting me down all year, so that take that for what it's worth, too. The Dodgers have underperformed all year.
They have a weird they just give me a weird vibe this year where, like, they're just the sleeping giant. Like, we're going to get to October, late September, October, and you're just going to see, like, that lineup, which, not that the lineup's been, like, bad or anything.
Rotation, too.
It's just all of a sudden you see, like.
They're getting guys back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see them clicking into gear, like you said, Evan. All of a sudden,
like
they're
Glasnow's
juggernaut.
Well, like.
They got Snell back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they were just going to wake up and all of a sudden they're going to be just mashing through the NL playoffs.
I agree.
With the same kind of rationale, it's not as big, obviously, but for the 2 seed, Detroit's plus 150, Blue Jays plus 220. They're, like, interchangeable right now. So,
what's the gap between the two?
Toronto
half game.
Half game.
Tigers have a half game lead.
Have a half game.
That's interesting.
So you're talking about a literal half game right now. If you like Detroit more, the Blue Jays at 220. Now, of course, the Blue Jays have the Yankees up their ass, and they could win that.
Bosco, I was gonna say tickle my balls. What's the Yankees? Just tell me the number.
To get the 2?
Just tell me the number. I'm curious.
750. But the problem there is that Houston is right now 69 and 57, half a game up on you.
Yeah.
So it's too many variables for me.
Well, no, I knew it'd be a big number.
Yeah, you're putting in a 5-game lead to just win your division, which is factor number 1.
Of course.
You're also putting in, you got to be ahead of Houston as well. So I don't, or Seattle. I don't like that.
I was just curious.
I just think you're right.
I figured I think it'd be around like 700-800. That makes sense.
Now, all right, hold on. This is where it gets really interesting. If you want to go Yankees at the 3, you can get them at 19-1.
Oh, it's like an exacta.
So they win the division.
They win the division.
They win the division.
But don't
pass Detroit or Houston.
Right. But like you look at those markets, so right now
they win the division and get the 2.
All right, so here's I mean, I guess
I'd be happy in life, but I'd be pissed at that.
If you were betting if you do think the Yankees can win the division at that point, 1 unit on both, and you're clearing 6.5 or 18.
I mean, I guess
at that point. But my point is, the Yankees to win the division is only 280. So if you start getting in the nitty-gritty there of the fact that they would have to be the 1, 2, or 3 seed, and they are not getting the 1, so to speak.
Let's just.
You think they could? Then get ahead of Detroit?
If they catch Toronto, Detroit's been ice cold lately.
What's their odds to get the 1? Tickle me.
I actually like the odds to get the 1 better than the odds to get the 3.
Tickle me.
I like the chances of 1 better than 3 for the Yankees.
Odds to get the 1 are only 850. So I guess you're right.
Here's why.
But dude, I kind of think it's the 3.
No, I don't.
They're saying it's way less like because if we win the division, we're probably going to play so well that we played ourselves into a top 2.
You would not be the 3, right?
Or in the AL.
All right.
That's the problem. You have to. If you're taking the Yankees to win the 3, you're banking the Blue Jays bottom out.
I mean, it's what I kind of just said about the Padres. Like
you also expect the Red Sox to bottom out.
If the Yankees are going to go on that kind of run where they eclipse like a 5-game lead,
that makes sense.
They probably are just on a tear.
All right, that makes sense.
Winning like 10 to 12 type baseball. Like
unless the Blue Jay team playing collides with the Red Sox team playing.
Yeah.
And then you.
All right, we sniffed it. Yeah, we sniffed it out.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, yeah. So I mean, you can.
Hope all the players get there safely and we beat them on the diamond.
Yeah, you can.
Oh wow! What a great guy you are.
You can get.
Clemmer said that he wanted the planes to crash.
I didn't say that. I said for that to happen. I
would never wish that.
I didn't wish that at all.
I don't want that.
I didn't wish that.
You can
I
get.
want all the players. In the
I don't want the Yankees to do well.
And the Blue Jays.
I want those planes to stay intact. I'm saying.
And go back to their families very sad after losses to the Yankees.
Wow. You're one of the good guys.
Yeah,
I've always said that.
I try. I want them to come home and see their kids and say, hey, the Yankees beat us again. Man.
I do not want the team planes to crash. I'm simply saying that to happen. That's
little Jimmy's like, why? What? Yeah, how did we lose to the Yankees? Like, I don't know, son. We just good baseball team. Good guys.
Yeah. All right. Let's take. How many you got? You got little Archie for sure. This guy's the best. Let's take him.
Hello.
What's up?
Okay. What are we thinking, boys? Rico, even Clemley, the New York guy, but he's a jet.
Yeah, that's true.
What do we think about maybe the greatest, what do you guys call it in America, a day party, a darty?
Yep.
The best day darty jersey of all time is in New York. Good-looking guy, blue eyes, blonde hair, seems like he knows what's going on. Are we still hoping on Lil Archie, or do we got our guy? It's like seeing a New York Giants quarterback, first of all, roll out to the right and left and make a pass. I got to wash my eyes a little bit because it's like, what the hell? Is this actually happening? Like, we've never had that since maybe what's his name, Sammy whatever from back in the day, number 14. I still have hope for little Archie. Okay, there's one thing that I know. Is that New York Giants fans will go bananas with number 16 behind center, okay? Picture Peyton Manning with wheels, okay? He might be the greatest thing of all time. Now, I want to know what you guys think about the fact that we might have our guy, but he's played a couple seasons, a couple preseason games, barely throws the ball down the middle. He has that one nice ball to Malik Neighbors down the left. That's true. What are we thinking here, boys? Come on. Are we still in on little Archie?
Listen, I'm always in on little Archie. I love little Archie. I would say he threw a nice ball over the middle to Dulcich for the touchdown. I like what we see. You know, even deeper than just rolling to the right and left, all that. It just felt good to have a Giants quarterback that feels like he's in control. Like he just has has a pulse of what's going on out there. Fast, quick decisions, accurate. It's early, but I think it's from what you've seen. It's like, how can you not at least love what you've seen so far? He's been great.
Right,
he played great in both games.
He says his favorite song is by Kodak. I guess.
He's unbelievable.
Don't know who Kodak is.
Yeah, look up some Kodak Black. Look up Skrilla by Kodak Black.
Yeah, that's his favorite song. I love
it's
that.
It's incredible.
He's a beauty. I love him. But
he's awesome.
I'm still holding out for Lil Arch.
Yeah, me too. I'm holding out for little Archie too. In green and white, my friend. What if Arch Manning comes over to the Jets?
Jets. Family's gonna let him go to the Jets.
Let's go.
You're joking, buddy. He will rather go play West Carolina State next year than play for the Jets.
Well, that happened. That happened once with Peyton. Peyton did not want to come to. We ended up with Keyshawn instead.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe, hey, you know what? Time heals all wounds.
Let me be Miss Phil for a second. Be quiet for a second. Now, you honestly think that you're gonna get Lil Arch?
Why not?
Be honest.
Why not? I know. Do I think? No, because the Jets have had horrible luck. Everything's gone wrong with the Jets the last 15 years. But I can have hope, can I?
No chance. That's insane. You guys are done.
I can't have hope.
No hope.
At least you got the Mets, baby. At least you got the Mets. You
Hey.
should pick a hockey team. You should pick a hockey team, all right? Have a team that maybe wins. Pick the Ottawa Senators, man. We're coming up, baby. We got Brady Tkachuk. What do you want?
Mets.
Get on the Senators, Clemmer.
Mets aren't so bad. Come on.
Senators.
That's what's the
How
LCS
do we
last
get
year.
on the
Mets are in the playoff spot right now.
Bad, but we know that the big ticket at Barstool Sports is having a big football team. And if you're with the Jets, and as long as Portnoy's there, you won't be doing anything. Want to know why? Because the Jets are like a bad restaurant that gives out bad service and bad food, but people keep on showing up because they have nothing better to do.
No, Jets are okay. Kevin's Jets fan. He did all right. So I don't think that's a reason to turn coat there.
How many units? It's 6 or 7 to 1 right now for Archie to win the Heisman. Now that's got to go down if he lights the lamp against Ohio State in a couple weeks, right? So that is a bet to make before that game, correct?
Yeah, you could say that. I guess you could, but also Ohio State's defense is very, very good. So maybe they lose that game. He doesn't have a great game in Dallas. I like Larchie. Maybe he doesn't play great in that game specifically. That number goes to like 9 to 1, 10 to 1. Then you jump in.
I know, but you know what? I gotta jump in now because I think they win the national championship if Archie plays that whole game. Quentin Ewers is an all-right quarterback. All right, he's not someone that your grandma says put in the freaking game if we want to win. Now, Sarkisian felt the need to put him in there, and you know what? Maybe the Manning family probably said we don't want him to play unless it's excruciating scenarios. Because I don't know why they put him in for that one play and he made the first down. Like, put him in the whole time against Ohio State and they win. That game, though, boys. Are you guys streaming?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. We'll definitely be doing like something for sure.
Ev,
For sure.
I didn't even think about it. You're Ohio boy going against my guy.
But Archie's, I'm a Manning guy. You know that. I'm a Manning family
hell
guy
yeah,
through and
baby.
through.
I know you're
Through
a
and
Manning
through.
guy.
I believe in Archie. I believe in him. I think he's going to be good
Because
at.
they just won the Super Bowl, the championship. Is it right now? Would you say you want a Giant Super Bowl over Ohio State?
It's like picking between two kids.
I know, but like one of your kids just got into Harvard, so you're trying to figure out the other kid right now.
No, trust me.
And then the other kid
The
just
Giants
won
are my baby. The Giants are the one I've cared about the most since I was literally a baby. I went to my first Giants game. I don't even remember.
Okay, give it to me, Ev. Give me who you were there with your dad. You're a big dad guy. Me and you were kind of alike. My dad's my best friend. So you were watching 2007 with your dad. You're a little younger than me. What, you were probably like
I was in eighth grade.
six?
I was in eighth grade. I was in eighth grade.
Oh heck yeah!
One of the best days of my life.
The best. I put my head down in my crotch when I saw Eli Manning about to get wrapped down, and then he just freaking parted the seas. Rodney Harrison couldn't put the ball down. That was the best. Plexico Burris in the touchdown. Here we go, baby. 5 years later, it was no freaking fluke. Mario Manahan in a bucket.
You're going to be fired up on a Wednesday morning.
This guy has energy.
I love
You wanna
this.
know
all the
how many
time.
Take me down memory
you wanna know
lane.
How many playoff wins Tony Romo has?
We've one or none?
2. You know how many
Two?
Super
Did he
Bowl
get two?
MVP he has? 2.
0.
Eli has 2, baby.
I got a question. You like to trash, making fun of the Jets and stuff. Do you know how many who has more wins the last 2 years? The Jets, or the Giants?
Oh, Climber, don't do
I'm
it.
just asking.
We're going to flex
Oh,
like
and
7
and
wins.
that's right. The Jets thing. I'm just asking. In the recent
We both
memory,
have sucked.
we both have sucked.
Yeah.
We both have sucked. But like to act like the Giants have been really bad the last.
He's on a trip down memory lane.
It's a nice
what we're
trip.
doing.
Nice trip. That's all you have.
Right now, that is all we
That's
have. That's
bragging
correct.
that,
That's correct.
You got a D+ and I got a D-.
You're right. Oh, no,
That's true.
I completely agree.
did that.
But I'm not running around.
The mustache, David Sanchez.
All right.
whatever his
All right.
name
Yep. So the one difference though is that I'm not the one saying, "Oh, your franchise is this." That's the difference.
is.
Like,
Your franchise is that, though.
well, I don't know if they are anymore, man. The times change.
The Giants are top 10. Oh, I think we're top 5 in the NFL in Super Bowls, baby.
Yeah, I know, but that was a long time ago. I mean,
What do you mean a long time
Well, no,
ago?
it's still we're probably
it's nice. I mean,
probably 6th or 7th in Super Bowls. Probably.
yeah, no, you guys are correct. I watched one when I was a little kid. I watched another one. Actually, the first one I was too young to remember.
I mean, the last
Well,
two you were a
which
grown
one?
man.
Which one?
And the third one I watched. The second one. All right, yeah, but
you
you got to let's talk a little bit too. The second one I was like 11-4, so I remember that one. But no, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is you can't run around saying how great the franchise is when you've won 3 less games than the Jets the last 2 years. That's all I'm saying. Because the Jets stink.
I want you to do something for you. Hey, Andrew in the back, pull it up for me right now. How many teams since 2007 have won 2 Super Bowls?
Wow,
I guarantee
that's
you
quite a
can't
year
name
to
more than
pick.
5.
That's quite. You're picking the year that you want. Like you're kind of cherry picking there.
Well, I mean, respectfully, we could with the Jets. We could pick any year.
You could. No, you're absolutely right. I'm not
20
saying.
years ago, there's not 5 teams that have won 2 Super Bowls. We'll go the Patriots,
Chiefs, Eagles.
Right now.
Patriots, Chiefs, Eagles.
Right now.
You're also picking the year that you
Steelers,
won.
Eagles.
You don't see a problem with that?
Giants.
I think it's the 3, man.
Yeah, but you're picking the year that you won.
Well, yeah. To his point, though, you
Okay,
can
fine. Go back.
you can go back to 2020. You go back to 25. You go back to 2005. You get 20 years.
Go back to 1990, baby.
The Giants are a very successful. The Giants are a very successful franchise overall. But in the last 2 years, you guys have been awful. I mean, you guys have been the worst.
We've been bad.
You guys
I really like you, Clemmer. But I'm just saying, for you to not, the Giants have been in the piss since Sterling Shepard and Odell dropped those passes in Green Bay on that cold day when they came out with their shirts off and they went to Miami. But the Giants are still a top-class organization. Yeah, we took Saquon Barkley. Dude, we are, 100%. It's hard to win a Super Bowl, man. And you know what? It was hard to win a Super Bowl against the Patriots. Everyone couldn't do it. We did it twice. See you later, Clemmer.
No, and I appreciate that they beat the Patriots. I have no issue with the Giants, but I think the Giants, the idea that the Giants are this great franchise right now, I think they might be the worst team in football the last 2 years. No,
No, we probably
literally the worst. Like,
no, honestly, I'd even take you further. I think I saw a stat the last 8 years. The Jets and Giants have the 2 worst records in football.
Yeah,
over the last 8 years.
So I mean, I think the idea that the Giants are this like great franchise.
I still.
But they do ascend after going. Like you guys are just down.
I mean, if you're comparing,
if they want to play,
if you're comparing Jets and Giants in the last
decade ago. Oh no! Oh, I see. The one. Oh, that's true. I guess
we won
that one
blip 3 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying it's not like a full ascension. It's just
the Jets. And don't get me wrong, the Jets are horrible. I just have a little bit of an issue with like the team that has the worst record in football the last year, or one of the worst records in football the last 2 years, like kind of walking like the cock of the walk.
Well, it's more, but it's more just on he's big dicking to the Jets, which I think we just have bigger dicks than the Jets. That's not even up for Clemmer. That's not even up for debate.
I don't know.
You can't say you can't.
I guess, but like
his analogy was right. You flexed a D+ over a D- the last like year basically.
Well, 2 years.
But even but both
like,
years.
But all of
but you're flexing 2 years.
I think we're
make the playoffs.
Starting to hit a point though where the Giants are not that franchise anymore.
But this might be. We're hoping this is the turn back.
You might be right, but like there is a point though. There is a point you hit though where you're not that franchise.
When you talk about the scheme of football, like in the grand scheme of the NFL, we're still like easily in the top 10 franchise. I don't think even.
Yeah,
and that's like comfortable. I think
that's fair, but I think it's
probably top like 7 or 8.
But if you're like, all right, who are the best run organizations right now? The Giants are not on that top 10 list. They're not. I mean, they've been horrible.
Correct.
I mean, I guess
there's not even an argument of like they've been one of the 5 worst franchises the last running.
I just said, but still like still for the history of our franchise and with this same
2 separate things.
Like with this same ownership, but you're just talking the last like few years.
Last decade.
8 years. Last 8 years, they've been horrible. Last 8
horrible.
years,
like they've been one of the.
But they also, within that time, they also have made the playoffs, won a playoff game. The Jets have not done that.
That's true. The Jets are hard. The Jets are the worst. They are the worst. But you guys are much closer to us than you are to good.
But over this small sample size of football, we have been, yes.
A decade.
No doubt.
I mean, that's not a small sample size.
But in the scheme of what the
2 separate
franchise?
Discussions. I'm saying right now.
They're not.
Right now, the Giants are one of the worst organizations.
But this is just their valley, though. Like you guys have remained down there for more than a decade
forever.
now. Like
it's been 15 years.
What we've seen though is like at least the Giants do ascend a little bit.
Wow, that 1 year.
But even
you guys don't have that 1 year.
You have none. You have zero.
I understand. You're comparing. You're talking.
But even the McAdoo year.
Take the Jets out of it for a second.
We were in the playoffs that year.
Take the Jets out of it for a second. The Giants are one of the worst teams in football. Take the Jets out of it.
We were last year, yes.
And the year before that.
Yes.
And for the last 8 years.
I don't think they will be this year.
No, for the last 8 years, the Giants are one of the worst teams in football. Full stop.
Well, that was my stat I gave you, but yes.
No, that's not a stat you gave me. I lived it. I was alive. I saw it.
But I just told you it.
I know, but I knew it. I mean, I lived it. We all lived it. The Giants have been terrible.
We're arguing about.
I don't.
What's the end game?
I'm saying the Giants are one of the worst teams in football.
They were last year, sure.
Right
yes.
now. Right now, comma, the Giants are one of the worst teams in football, period.
0-0 right now.
I don't think that's even argued.
Last few years. I wouldn't say right now because they are better. They are improved.
You don't think the Giants are one of the worst teams in football right now?
They're building at least.
Can we pull up the over-unders for wins for this?
No. That's not what I'm saying.
They've been horrible for a decade.
Over-under
what are we doing?
I don't know why you're freaking. You're like
Because
freaking
I don't think you accept reality.
No, I don't think you accept reality.
Yeah, I don't think it's
there
are good moments for them.
You're the crazy.
There are good moments for them the last decade.
Yes.
No, there's 8.
Multiple.
You don't have one.
You don't have a single one. What?
Take the Jets out of it.
That's the whole discussion.
No, it's not. I'm saying right now, the Giants are Jets are as well, one of the worst teams in football.
We'll see this year. Last year we were definitely. No, last year we were one of the worst teams.
Last few years, no doubt.
I'm acknowledging the Jets.
Last few years, no doubt.
Jets are one of the worst teams in football. I'm acknowledging that.
The last 2 years,
Giants are as well. You're in the shit too.
The last 2 years, the Giants were fucking horrific.
It's been more than 2 years though.
The year before that, they won.
And how about all the years before that?
9 games and made the play and won a playoff game.
But is that not a fluke at some point? Like, what are we doing here?
But I mean, this whole started just us and the Jets, and then you randomly just took the Jets.
No, because no, it didn't just start because of me and the Jets. It started because the caller. I'll explain what. The caller is acting like the Jets are shit, but the Giants are awesome. The Giants, but okay.
But he was talking about he was talking about
true.
but he was talking about the franchise. He was talking very big.
But if you're a young college player and if you're an 18-year-old kid, 20-year-old kid, and you've seen the Giants the last 8 years, what makes you want to go there?
It's New York that you've seen them win Super Bowls in your lifetime.
Not really. You were probably a baby.
2012?
Yeah. How old?
2011?
Yes.
No, they weren't babies.
What year was an 18-year-old born?
Oh, an 18-year-old now?
Yes, a college kid right now. What makes you want to go there?
Well, you can't go in the draft till you're 21, Clemmer.
Okay, fine. A 20-year-old kid then.
21.
A kid about to enter the draft.
So he was still what?
You think they'd be excited to go to the Giants after seeing the Giants? If you're a neutral observer.
Yeah, I think you'd be pretty excited.
You think people at home,
no doubt.
People at home watching football are excited when the Giants are playing a Sunday night?
I think that,
they're not. They're like, this team sucks.
But the last 2 years.
No, the last decade they've sucked.
No, they haven't.
All right, they haven't. All right.
That one I think just because you're being a dick.
I'm not being a dick. They've sucked the last decade, Ev.
No, yeah, I'm the one that said they had the worst record in the NFL last 8 years. But then you have to beat you over the head with it?
Then you're not. But then I'll say they sucked the last decade. And you say, no, they haven't.
We're arguing about nothing.
Then pick one. How did the Giants suck the last decade?
I said that 1,000 times. I don't know how that.
But then you'll then say no, they haven't. Then go back. It's on tape.
I said it just now just to piss you off. But I was literally the one who said the Jets and Giants had the worst.
And I said the Giants are one of the worst run organizations in football. One of. And you say no. So I don't know what to say.
I think Jackson Dart was excited to get drafted by the Giants. I don't think he would be excited to be drafted by the Jets.
Was excited by?
Thank you.
He was excited to go to the Giants.
Yes, 100%.
We're saying we
100%.
think.
And unbiased.
We think. We also don't know if any of this is true. We're just.
Yeah, I'm sure he was furious to get drafted by the New York Giants.
I don't know. The Giants kind of suck.
No, they've sucked very recently.
No,
you're missing the point. The Giants have just been bad. The Jets have just been bad forever.
You're once again bringing the Jets into it. This is like arguing politics. Someone has to keep saying, "Well, what about?" Take the Jets. The Jets suck. I acknowledge that. The Giants are one of the worst organizations in football.
No, incorrect.
Okay. All right. I guess the last decade was just a weird thing.
Well, I mean, they've made the playoffs a couple of times. No, they've been bad the last 8 years. Yeah, they've been bad the last 8 years.
They've been one of the worst. They are right now one of the worst organizations in football. What other organization can have a resume the last 8 years? Bill Parcells says you are what you are.
It's worse.
What?
You just said a worse resume. The Jets a worse resume in that time.
I said one of the worst.
They've been bad.
The Jets are worse than the Giants, Ev. What do you want me to say? The Jets are worse than the Giants.
Correct.
The last decade.
Fact.
Take the Jets out of it. The Giants still suck. More than what both things can be true.
I feel like I just keep saying they suck, and that's not like.
But you don't acknowledge they're one of the worst organizations in football.
Organizations now.
Okay.
That was the dumbest argument ever.
I don't think it is a dumb argument. I don't think it's a dumb argument at all.
That was great.
That was the dumbest thing ever.
I don't think it's dumb at all. I think you don't.
But
you don't acknowledge
organization.
how bad the Giants are.
No.
And when the Giants come on TV to an average football fan, they're like, gross. Ugh. This sucks. This team sucks.
Yes, in like the Daniel Jones era. Yes.
The last 8 years, you're like Giants come on TV, you're like, fuck. They're on Sunday night. That sucks. Giants suck.
You don't really like football, so.
Why do you say that? I watch all the games. Why do you say that?
Because all you do is complain about shitty football.
No, I'll acknowledge when football is bad. You think all football is great no matter what.
Football's phenomenal.
You see a 2-0 game, be like, that was great.
It's beautiful, beautiful.
I do have a friend like that.
Beautiful game.
No matter what, it's
him.
It's comical and it's
game.
actually
Comical. It's
actually even
he's
worse.
not truthful about it.
It's worse than F.
It's just
so
a great.
funny.
Football's the
That's
best,
wonderful. You love
best
football.
game ever created.
I love baseball. I will acknowledge when a baseball game is bad. You can't do that with football, which is fine. Whatever. I don't care.
I just love ball.
But to say I don't love football is wrong. I do love football. I watch. I watch football.
You said if football comes on your TV, you're disgusted.
No, I said there's certain football games that when the Giants come on TV, when the logo pops up Sunday night, we have the Giants. Like, oh fuck, really? That sucks. Because Giants suck.
Well, they're also you're getting big dick by them your whole life as well.
No, I don't. No. I've been big dick by the Patriots my entire life.
Well, you get big dick by a lot of teams.
Okay, fine.
Basically
The
all of
Jets
them.
suck. Once again, you have to keep bringing it back to that.
Been big dick by the Giants.
That's all you have.
Yeah, definitely.
The Giants are in there too. The Patriots more.
The Giants have done more service to me than disservice in my life. Beating this, living in New England and having the Giants win the Super Bowls, was
Okay, you were
lifesaver.
living in New.
Nice.
Yeah,
Living in New England's a
living in New England's a different.
sounds brutal.
I have no issue with the Giants, but I also will acknowledge the Giants are a trash organization.
Not a trash organization. They've been bad. They're not a trash organization.
Okay. At what point did they become a trash organization? How many more losing years do we have?
At
At what point are you like, this isn't good?
They made the playoffs a couple years ago, so they'd have to. If they went in a Jets-like run, I would say that.
I would say if the dart thing totally fails.
Yeah, if Dart.
I think if the
really,
Dart
if they
thing-
were-
If you made the playoffs once in 12 years, you suck. Made the
I
playoffs
think
once in 8 years, you suck.
The dart thing totally fails.
No, we made it twice in the last 10 years.
Once in 8 years, you suck.
Made it twice.
I know. So at one point,
we made it when we lost the boat game where we lost to the Packers.
if I told you a team has made the playoffs once in the last 8 years, you would say that organization sucks.
It's been a bad run, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you told me
Stop. You'd say that organization sucks.
But like the
you would say
caller
it's
said-
one of the worst organizations
No,
in
but
football.
you're literally doing what he did. Like you're cherry picking.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Because go back another year and it's 2. You're
Okay.
basically picking 8-1.
I'll be kind. If you say an NFL team has made the playoffs once in the last 6 years, you say that organization sucks.
Well, once in the last 3. You're cherry picking.
I said 8, but I mean,
It'd be like 2-9. Or it's
all right, let's take the record for the last 10 years then. Take the Giants record for the last 10 years.
It's
I'm
not
saying-
good.
I'm saying you take the record for the last 10 years, you say that organization sucks.
Well, if I knew they had 4 Super Bowls and only like a few other teams have that, then I wouldn't say that. It's a fact. It's a fact. But that's when you talk
Current organization. I'm talking about the leadership right now.
Same owners.
Yeah, but Ev,
When you talk organization, they're a top 10 organization.
Jerry Reinsdorf won a World Series. Guess what? He sucks. He's a shitty owner.
He didn't win 4. He didn't win 4.
Okay, is Jerry Reinsdorf a good coach, a good owner of the Bulls right now?
No, but
He won 6.
But it's been.
He sucks. That organization sucks.
Yeah, but it's been 30.
Dude, the Bulls organization sucks.
It's been 30 years now.
But a lot of Super Bowls you have are from 30 years ago. Half of them.
2, yeah. But then the other 2 are from like modern times.
All right. I mean, whatever. It's like talking to
It's
a
the
wall.
truth. No,
It's not going to acknowledge the Giants. I think
It's not accepting
anyone
fact.
who's not a Giants fan agrees with me. The Giants organization right now sucks. I think everyone would agree with that. Except for the Giants.
organization, then right now the organization is a big.
The coach hasn't been successful. The GM has been a disaster. That team sucks. That organization sucks. And I can say I know about sucking because my organization sucks.
Correct.
So if anyone knows about it, it's me. And the Giants suck.
They haven't been great.
Yeah, they've been
And
bad.
Super Bowls are now getting to like 15 years old when this next Super Bowl's crowned, so it's like it makes sense.
No, yeah, it's been 14.
Closing
This
in
will
on
be-
20.
Accept
this-
reality. Your team sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
Welcome.
The
To the
organization doesn't suck. The team is suck.
The organization sucks.
Andrew, empty that clip. Who do you got next?
You guys were just doing calls.
We got.
We were mixing them in.
Yeah.
Tim want to talk Tigers, and he's got some futures bets.
What's up? You there?
What's going on, boys?
What up?
I'm glad I got some Yankees and some Mets in the room with me because I feel like you guys love your baseball so much, but don't be giving these Tigers no love when they're on fire as of late. And like the futures that they got, there's still some good plus signs behind them that like I think there's some decent juice in them.
They've rebounded a
Tigers
little bit.
are
There was
high, yeah.
there was some worry. Obviously, Cleveland's really fallen off, but yeah, they've rebounded. I still really. You're not worried about your offense? I feel like your offense in the playoffs is what I'm terrified
You
of.
said the Tigers have been playing not so great.
As long
They
as
had
they're healthy,
they had a good week. Before that, they were a disaster.
Last
the offense
10
is
days have been
shaky.
good.
I
Good
mean,
week.
Yeah.
not having Carpenter, it's tough. But when Riley Green's hitting well, Torkelson, I think everybody follows. And then the bullpen's just as great as it can be right now.
You do see though, like that. If you were to fail in October, it's going to be because of the lineup. Like that.
100%.
And you kind of saw it last night. Now, granted, obviously, having Scooble on your team is fantastic, but you're facing Hunter Brown, and he just carves through you. I mean, it's 0-0 late in that game. You end up winning it. But that is the recipe for like I think me and Clemmer were here during the deadline. We were hoping you got maybe not me because I hope you guys are worse, but you guys needed I feel like another bat and you didn't get it, and I feel like that was disappointing.
I agree. I'm glad we got bullpen, but I think a bat would have been very.
I'm worried
because besides Riley Green home runs, it's slim.
I'm worried too, like losing Reese Olson. Like I really like that pitcher.
Yeah, they didn't really
you take him out of the equation.
Puts a lot on Flaherty.
And it's like, and Flaherty hasn't been good lately.
Then Mize, yeah.
That's what I worry about with the Tigers. Tigers, are they gonna win the division? Yeah, absolutely, of course. But like, are you guys gonna go to the World Series? I don't know if I like that. I just don't see.
That's where the juice of my future. I got them taking the pennant at plus 400, right? But I got it in a parlay.
With who?
I got it with some football for the Lions. They got to win the NFC at plus 400, and then I got this one bringing in Ev. I got it at plus 375. I know it's tough to start the season, but Ohio State to go 12-0. I think that's juicy.
I love it.
That all those three parlayed together is it's a nice payout. We'll put it that way.
Pretty good.
The Tigers are 21-21 since July 1st.
Yeah.
So that's not bad, and that's good enough. You can do that rest of the way. You win the division, no problem. I just don't know if you guys are good enough to beat a team like the Astros, the Mariners.
They currently haven't given up a run to the Astros in this series.
They haven't given up a run.
You're
You're right.
saying. We beat them 10-0. We beat them 1-0. We can beat them anyway.
Do you guys think you can beat like
It's an encouraging sign.
in a playoff series though, when you have the pitchers all lined up? I just don't know if that works. That worries me. Or even a team like the Blue Jays or Yankees. Do you think you're better than them? I don't know.
Offensively, not there, but bullpen. I think when it comes to the playoffs and when we get somebody that's shoving like Scooble and or Mize is right behind them with 12 or 13 wins now, it's because they need to pitch when it matters most and strike those big guys out.
I'll say this: having Scooble in a playoff series is so big because that puts so much pressure on the other team for game two. Because you almost like game one's a loss. Like if he's at what you expect, you're not winning that game.
He's the best pitcher in the American League.
That puts so much emphasis on your game two starter.
It's fair.
And then, almost Mize's or Flaherty's pitching with less stress there. Like, not house money because you'd still be at home, but just having Scooble is so big. Now, obviously, Scooble sucks in that game, and he did get hit last year by Cleveland, gave the grand slam to Fry. Yeah. Like, that, then you're in a nightmare situation. But if Scooble shoves in game one, that's such an advantage.
Here's the thing, though. When the playoffs happen, the pitchers lined up. So, yes, Scooble's incredible, but is Scooble that much better than, say, Hunter Brown or Max Fried if he's pitching?
Yeah, and you saw it last night, right? So Hunter Brown goes 6 shutout or something. It's 0-0 going into the 10th, and you're like, oh my god, we kind of wasted Scooble. Now they found a way, but yeah, that's definitely
that's what worries me.
And that's where the offensive side of the ball worries.
That's what worries
me. Detroit. So if Detroit goes down, I think it's because of the offense.
Yeah, and I also think the depth in the starting rotation with Olsen being hurt. That's the only reason why.
Yeah. Thanks for the call.
All right, thanks, buddy. Andrew, you got one more? You said?
I like talking with Tigers.
Give us
They've been good this year.
Yeah, I don't mean to shun them.
No, I don't either. I don't either.
This one, preseason bet with some intel.
Correct.
Yo, what up, guys? Spanky here.
What's good?
Yo, I've been watching a ton of preseason, and I got a situational bet for this weekend. The Raiders are plus 1.5 playing the Cardinals Saturday night, and the trend that we've seen with the Raiders is they play Geno for like 2 series, then they play Aiden O'Connell until the fourth quarter, then they let their rookie Cam Miller play.
Okay.
If the Raiders are down like at halftime, or you got to gauge when they're going to put Cam Miller in. But if you can get a sense for when they're about to put Cam Miller in, and the Raiders are down, hammer live bet the Raiders to cover because Cam Miller is an absolute stud. North Dakota State rookie, been playing the pro offense, the competition, these third-string, fourth-string guys, he's owning them. He scored on every drive. He was Tom Brady's hand-picked draft pick at the 6th round. So I would definitely keep an eye on Cam Miller in the long term, and I really like that bet if you can get him at the right price.
Yeah, but I guess
I like that. I like finding the edge because you can find some guys like that.
Yeah, but could they be down 14 and then?
Well, no, but it's a live play. Like you have this.
Okay, yeah. So he's just
and it's just covering the spread. He's saying they don't got to win or anything.
Right.
If they're down 14 and they're like plus like whatever, like plus.
He's
14
saying get it within a score.
Yeah, like
okay.
basically like take him. Like if Key goes in, like
just take him. All right.
Like bet him. I don't hate because you see guys like that in preseason that are just like levels above like where they go in the game. There's definitely guys like that. I like it. I like the call.
Cam Miller is a stud.
I liked him in college a lot. He's a good player.
Yeah, so I have high hopes for him. And I also wanted to bring up, I was watching the Kirk Minahan. They were searching for a producer, and they had a writer on, Big Twan, to kind of audition for the job. Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, Rico, he went full scale mode on you, dude. He said he'd stab you right in the back. If
you're looking for a job, it makes sense. I mean, he's looking for a job.
I mean, dude, but like, a job's a job, but being a rider is being a rider, man.
Yeah, sometimes you need a job. It's
One's a good guy.
All right, so is that
I'll see him tomorrow. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. What? Yeah, he's all right. He needed the job. You got to say the right things.
Job?
Yeah, you could say, you're up against it.
I'll say this.
It's no win.
I'll say this. Can I just say this about the beach house? I am a rider for sure. I mean, I called in just to tell you about some skill. But if they do somehow, which he 100% won't, but if that 0% chance he can, if he totals Annika, I might be team they do.
What a way to end it. Yeah, all right. Thanks.
Any comment, Rico?
What a way of words.
I will say, when Nikki smokes, you the
totals is unbelievable.
That's a
incredibly
wild turn of phrase.
Say I totaled it.
Cracked and totaled are like the two new ones.
But cracked is like I feel like been around for a while.
Is it really?
I'm with you, Hubs. I hadn't heard it before a few months.
Cracked, I've definitely
most.
I feel like I heard cracked 2 months ago. And I was like, oh, okay.
No, I've definitely cracked for sure. But totaled was very.
Totaled.
I never heard that one before.
Insane.
I totaled it.
He's got his own. He's got his own fucking language. Picks. I'm going to take a happiness hedge. I'm going to take the Phillies money line today. I know it's a little juicy, but I'm going to take the Phillies. What do you got?
Let me pull it up here. I'm sorry. I wasn't ready. I was too busy laughing about that last caller.
Clumber always totals it.
I'm an old man. I'm trying to think. I wonder if we had phrases when I was a kid that we probably said. I feel like phrases are bigger now, like because I think the internet, like it can happen so fast. Like we didn't have crazy phrases like this. Okay, so my pick of the day is Cubs over 3.5 earned runs, or over 3.5 runs. Excuse me, over 3.5 runs. It's plus 114. They're going up against the Miz today, Mizorowski. Mizorowski has not been good his last 6 starts. He's in an area of 6. Hasn't been great. The last 5 starts, he's in an area of 6.
It's one really bad start that inflates.
Few. His last start wasn't good either.
One really bad. His last one really inflates.
And the Mets one wasn't good.
That's July 2nd.
5 starts ago. His last 5 starts, right?
No, that's.
I did the stat.
That would have been his 6th start.
What did I do for the thing here? I did the stat here for the. I mean, I think we're kind of.
His last 5 starts. His one really bad one's against the Reds. He wasn't out.
The last 5 starts, he's the area of 627.
Okay, but that doesn't include.
So it's the last 5 starts.
Okay.
So the last 5 starts, he's the area of 627. Includes the Mets one.
But I don't think it
5.
That does include the Mets one. Oh, I'm sorry. In the game log here, they had the fucking All-Star game is in there. So
yeah. So
okay.
627 ERA.
I don't know why his All-Star game should not be in the fucking.
No,
I agree.
Absolutely not.
Anyway, so Miz has a 627 ERA his last 5 starts. So I don't know. I'm taking now. The Cubs' offense has been horrible of late, so take it for what it's worth. But I like the plus money.
Here's what I would trend.
The Cubs to get 4 runs.
The 2 really bad ones are road starts.
There you go.
He's on the road.
In Chicago. Astros money line. I just like the pitching matchup. It's Framber versus Charlie Morton. I just don't trust Charlie Morton. So there you go.
I'm gonna take the Phillies. Ev.
I'm on the over 8.5 in Phillies Mariners, and over 8.5 in Astros Tigers.
Hubs.
Okay, hang on to dear life here. So first, we're gonna start easy. Baseball, Cubs, even money. Kind of like the same way you're thinking. I think it's a good night. Good night for the Cubs. Tigers -110. For the opposite reason of you, I think that's just a crazy line for Charlie Morton. So I'm taking the Tigers there. Then we're going to the U.S. Open qualifiers. These guys are trying to win to get into the main draw of the tournament. It's going on right now. You can go for free actually. So I got Wong -154. He always comes through for me. Husler +110. Garrett Johns +120. Bernard Tomic -125, and then there's a women's tournament, I believe, in Cleveland. Golubuk +110. She's a female.
All right.
When does week 0 starts?
Saturday.
Saturday. So there's no games until
By
Saturday.
the way, I was wrong. U.S. Open is Sunday this year. They have it starts an early day, so Sunday.
So there's no like Thursday or Friday game obviously for week 0. Week 0 is
Correct.
only Saturday. Is that right?
Saturday, yeah.
Okay.
Next week, week 1.
Goes Thursday.
Thursday, Friday,
Week 1.
I knew
bunch of
that.
games
I just didn't know how.
Yeah, this is just Saturday. It's like 5 games.
Four or five games, right?
I could be wrong. I think for a couple, maybe 1 or 2 years in there, it did start on Wednesday. I thought you got a game on Wednesday.
Oh, I don't know.
Remember that?
I'm trying to.
You'd have to go back for that. I feel like
to go
not
back
recently.
a
I feel like
while.
recently it's been on Thursday.
You have to go back a while.
Should there? I don't. You guys know better than I do. Should there be more games in week 0, or just kind of keep it as it is?
No, I think I like
it's okay.
it.
Just a little
I
appetizer.
think
I like
fine
it.
how
It's a
it
little
is,
taste.
Yep.
Little taste, and then you really just dive into it.
That's
on
fair.
week
Keep it
1.
where it's at. It's okay. And it's better, yeah, keep it more obscured. One good one. I think you need the one good kickoff,
Which we got.
which they got.
That's fair.
In Iowa
Makes
State.
sense.
And then a little Hawaii action there.
Of course.
Yeah,
Hawaii should always play on week
Even
2.
like
Always.
Fresno State, Kansas isn't terrible.
That's a good one, too, yeah. So let it roll. Yak's up next.